Hi folks, I'm back here today in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. That is not the Vatican behind us, in case you're wondering. That is the dome of the state capitol. I've spent the afternoon in Representative Mark Rozzie's office, helping him and his legislative assistant, Pam Otto, work on some things to present to the public before too long on statute of limitations reform. The bishops are saying that they stand with victims right now, the bishops in Pennsylvania. But of course, it's hard to take them at their word. If they are really looking for a way to support victims, they could put their support behind legislation to open a window for victims to force discovery of their cases and their abusers, their assignment histories, and whether or not they have other allegations against them, where and when they took place. But also, we have to be honest. Many of our lives have been devastated by the scourge of abuse. It has murdered the souls of victims. It has hobbled our relationships that we have with God, with authority, with our loved ones, with many people in our lives. We need statute of limitations reform in Pennsylvania, and we need legislators to get behind the legislation that Mark Rozzie is proposing. The legislative session opens up just in a few weeks, and there's going to be a mad push for that legislation. Right now, everybody is justifiably disgusted and angry with the church and with its leaders. Here is a concrete example of how the church could help victims. I call upon the bishops of the state of Pennsylvania to put their public support behind this legislation, to make it clear to legislators, to representatives, to state representatives, and to especially to state senators. We know who's holding this up. And in the next few days and weeks, we're going to be publicly calling them out, to be honest with you. They should stand with their citizenry. They should stand with the most vulnerable members of their constituencies. Just because those vulnerable members are now 40 and 50 and 60, 70, 80 years old doesn't change the fact that our lives have been devastated by abuse. Here's a chance for redress. Here's a chance for the government of Pennsylvania, for its elected officials, not just to stand with victims, but to promote their rights, to promote the common good, to promote that set of circumstances and opportunities that allow people to thrive and achieve their full potential. So folks, pay attention in these coming days and weeks as we promote this important legislation. Let your elected representatives know that not only do you expect their support, not only do you expect their vote, but that we will be watching and we will be holding them accountable.